We start the final quarter at the MCG before a very big crowd for the Bombers and the Kangaroos, 76-81, with Essendon leading after having a 20-point advantage at half-time. Malcolm Blight, long kick by the former North coach up towards the full forward position. A mark spilt by Schimmelbusch, by Hodgman, picked up by Kerry Good. A flying shot at goal, hit the post. That's his third point he has kicked since coming onto the ground at half-time, and that reduces the deficit to 4 points. Ronnie Andrews, the Essendon captain, to drive the ball back into play. Favours the outer side of the ground. Looking for Van der Haar. Doesn't let him down. 2 grabs.
Van der Haar playing down there at centre-half back this quarter too, Peter.
He's been a dominating player today.
He's been down. Glenn Denning's been on top of him.
Hawker. A hurried kick out of the centre. Puts Essendon into attack for the first time in the term. Picked up by Duckworth. Madden and McCann. Knocked away by Glenn Denning, a very serviceable player for North Melbourne. Tony Bahajar, long shot at goal, has just missed, through for 1 behind, so both teams scoring points at the opening of the final term. Once again, the difference is 5 points, 77-82 in favour of Essendon. Stephen McCann will favour the member stand side. Swirly wind conditions here at the MCG, knocked away by Justin Madden. Abernethy picks it up for North Melbourne. He's gone for a handball taken by Bryant.
And Bryant goes for the long kick looking for Malcolm Blight. He got one in the back, but I think he might have been staging, but there'll be a free kick. It'll go to Carey down there at centre-half back. Van der Haar now playing at centre-half back. The ball out wide. Coming into mid is Glenn Denning. Foles is there too. He's on his back, Glenn Denning, but the umpire's going to ball it up at centre field. The difference 5 points in favour of the Bombers. And they were going easy in that second quarter. They were 27 points in front at half-time. North Melbourne in there with a great show now. Kicked down by Fowles. Punched away by the North Melbourne defence after Keith Gregg playing in the centre on Eagle, who's been a dominating player. Finally picked up by Kelly. Van der Haar and Blight going for it. Van der Haar coming out with the ball. He's certainly playing a lot better this last 5 minutes. He goes for a run. A long kick over centre-half forward. It falls short. Bahajar couldn't pick it up. Otway's there too, and finally a hand pass coming out from Holden over to Keith Gregg. And this looks dangerous. Is he going to run into trouble or go for a long kick, a hand pass to Little Atkins? A long kick up there for Good, and Walsh at the back is Good. Walsh goes for the tap down. Pouncing on it now is Carey, but the umpire, I know he said it's out of bounds. I thought he might have given a free kick for deliberately carding it out that time. So it's a throw in right against the North Melbourne point post. And they're 5 points down at the moment. But a long way to go. Knocked out by Good, then again by Wells. There he is. Schimmelbusch has pulled through. And North Melbourne have hit the front. And what a game he's played. Best man on the ground by a mile, Wayne Schimmelbusch. 12 goals, 11-83, North Melbourne. To Essendon, 12-10-82.
We're at the 3.5-minute mark now of the final term. 1 point the difference in favour of North Melbourne. Hodgman tackling well. Out it comes to Hawker. Picked up by Otway. The umpire says the tackle was too high. Hawker will take the free kick. 20 kicks to Glenn Hawker. Wide towards right half forward flank, looking for Danaher, one of Essendon's best players. Glenn Denning on the boundary line. Keeps it in play. Foles is there for Essendon. Likewise, he too on the boundary line. Gets it clear of Rodney Wright. Moore at the back. Tries to mark it. Unsuccessful. Scoops it out to Phil Cracker. Blight. Play on, says the umpire. Blight, I thought, was looking for a free kick. The umpire said none. Ball socket off the ground in the meantime. Back to Stoneham on the bandit to Andrews. Blight. Neagle. Keith Gregg won't catch him, neither will Dugdale. Gary Foles again was on the boundary line. His short pass intended for Hurd. And that must have been barely 10 metres. Play on. He's gone in towards the centre. Oh, bad bounce for Abernethy. That was bad luck. Watson playing with an injured shoulder. Almost caught with the ball. Now he takes it. Well done, Timmy Watson. The Hawker put out of business by Abernethy. Hawker held it for a fortnight. The umpire calls play on. Copping in trouble. Tries to affect the handball. Out it comes to Duckworth now. Duckworth, long shot at goal. McCann is there. Touch. Hit the post. The umpire's down. I don't know what this decision will be. I think it was touched. The field umpire coming in to just confirm that with the goal umpire.
Gee, it's tough football, Pete.
The umpires have vouched for that. Watch him. Over he goes. Wham! Simon Madden, and the umpire coming off second best. as the ball was driven back into play at the 5-minute mark.
Out towards that half-back line. Greg at the back. Couldn't hold the mark. There's a chance now for the ball to be picked up. That time by Neagle. It goes over the head of the pack. McCann can't pick it up. And coming in to meet it is Kelly. He's grabbed well. Tucker's a goal. Come over. Hajar. He's kicked it off the ground. He might have got it. It'll be a free kick here, I think, back further. It'll go against Essendon. Will go to Kelly for a push in the back. Things are happening that fast, you can't pick them up. But by golly, both these sides are now putting real pressure on each other. It'll be the fitter side standing to win this match. Out it goes there towards that Dempsey, and at the back is Madden. They both missed that. Coming in to meet it now is Fowles out there at half forward. Oh, he's hit his own man with the ball. He hit Neagle. He's got it back to Neagle now. Greg's on his back. He goes down. And the umpire said one in the back to Neagle. North Melbourne had the chance of a lifetime then to get away with it after a bad mistake from Fowles. Kevin Sheedy wouldn't be too happy about that one. Neagle out there at half forward. He's been a very good player today. Very constructive player, breaking away from the centre. Back it goes over that forward pocket position. They all miss it. Coming out there is Copping. Spins out over to Danaher. Back into trouble again. He actually threw that out. Hodgman ducks his head. He's grabbed too high to get a free kick. See, they pounced on him there. I'll tell you, I'm pleased I'm sitting up here, not down with those guys, because they chop you to pieces.
Been pretty tough all day, hasn't it?
A tough match, but a fair game, and there's been players coming in and off the interchange bench all day as we see it shot back towards the centre of the ground. Michael Bly, took that too easy, but what a recovery. A hand pass to Keith Gregg. He could top one here. Another one over to Dench, running to an open goal. This could look good for North Melbourne, but as he missed it, he's got it through for a goal. Oh, 2 goals to Dench with that bad leg too. It's 13 goals, 11-89 North Melbourne to Essendon, 12-11-83.
Well, David Dench moved to full forward early in the game. At quarter time, he had the thigh bandaged and has kicked 2 goals. Malcolm Blight started it all, onto Greg. Greg onto Dench. Ran his full 10 metres and just squeezed it in, as you can see by that shot. Well, can Essendon come back now after those goals to North Melbourne to start the final term? It looked as though they had it pretty well parcelled up at half-time when they led by 20 points, but North have gradually worn them down. North Melbourne leading by 6 points after that second goal to David Dench, knocked away by Dempsey, taken by Kim Hodgman. Good ruck work by the Kangaroos to half forward, off the hands of Carey. Good. The handball, looking for Atkins, can't find him. Hodgman comes in to try and assist him. Bahagia picks it up for Essendon. Fowler. He's on right half-back flank. Mark taken by Hurd in front of Phil Cracker, who appeared to have his number taken earlier in the match. Kicked it into the man on the mark. Neagle at centre wing. One of the speedsters in the Essendon side. Tries to find Hurd. Successful. Hurd went through very solidly. Hurd looks for a pass. It's okay, and the mark is taken by Otway. And Otway would be within kicking distance. The opportunity to bring up 3 goals for him so far in the match and restore the status quo for Essendon. They trail by a goal. Wayne Otway, 30 metres out. He's got the distance, and the accuracy is okay as well. 3 goals to Wayne Otway. That levels the scores at the MCG in the match of the day. 13-11, 89 apiece. At the MCG, 89 points apiece as good comes off for North Melbourne.
And Phil Carman coming on the ground. There's Bahagia giving a hand pass out wide to Fowler, and the Bombers swing back into attack again. Up there towards Madden. Dempsey's there, couldn't hold the mark. It hits the deck. Bryant tries to spin of the pack. A hand pass back to Glendenning. Another one over to Holden. And North Melbourne take the ball away from the danger zone. Blight. Oh, there'll be a free kick against Blight. He pushed Vanderhaar up the side. Bring the back. And he'll take that free kick out there on the wing position. Scores dead level. And this big crowd are going mad. It's been a great game. Back to Dempsey and Justin Madden. No one can take the mark. Dempsey trying to claim it, but the umpire won't have a bar. That one is going to ball it up about 40 metres out from the Essendon goal. Score still dead level. And we're just over the 10-minute mark of this last quarter. Tapped out again, that one by Madden. Finally cleared away by Bryant, and a mark taken here by Neagle again. Gully's been a great player today. Kick by Neagle's a long one. Up there towards the full forward position. Madden in position. McCann's there. McCann outmanoeuvred him. and certainly took that mark in defence. A good strong mark by McCann. Pressure on both defences as the ball goes out to Keith Gregg and Nagel. Neither can take the mark. Now it's Gregg coming out of the packet, bounced okay. A hand pass wide out to Kelly, over to Little Atkins. This fella's got a ton of pace. He'll go for a bit of a bounce. Trying to draw his opponents to him as he tries to get it up there to Dents. At the back is Carman. Dents is in front. He's got it. And look at that right thigh. He's bandaged up like a trotter there. He's kicked 2 goals. There's the ball in replay. Down to David Dents, getting the front posse. Oh, he's gone for a short pass. He should have gone for the long kick. And, of course, Van der Haar has been moved to centre-half back and playing all right in this last quarter, the vital one for Essendon. Off the top of the pack, Glendinning going after with Foles, but Foles is first there. Goes for a short pass to Copping. He's got the mark in front of Bryant. A quick hand pass coming over now to Danaher. Danaher's pass is all right, and Justin Madden's got it about 45 to 50 metres out from goal. Scores dead level. A goal here will put the Bombers in front. Will he make the distance? Oh, it's not a good kick, but it might be all right. No, Otway couldn't pick it up. He's grabbed. He gets a hand pass back. A chance now. Oh, blood.
Well, that's how the umpire saw it. Holding the ball. Free kick to Holden. He's played 4 pretty good quarters of football for North Melbourne. Dempsey has about 8 grabs, but the umpire says no mark. It will be a ball up at right half forward for the Bombers. Scores still level, as they have been for about the last 4 minutes. As Thriller here at the MCG in the match of the day. Dempsey uses the body well, rucks it okay. North player getting ridden into the ground, holding the ball. Free kick to Essendon. It's against Rodney Wright. Grant Fowler will take the free kick for the Bombers. Madden looking for a free kick, and he might have got one. I thought he got a push rather than a trip.
I think someone stood on his foot as he was going for it, Pete. You watched him replay. Oh, he got a push all right from McCann. Yeah. I think it was accidental too, but that still counts.
Doesn't count, does it? So, Simon Madden, having kicked 1 goal already, has the chance to put Essendon in front. Any score would do that. Former Bomber captain, about 30 metres out and directly in front of goal. That looks okay. It's a goal. Essendon lead by 6 points at the MCG. Simon Madden bringing up his 2nd goal, 14-11, 95. Essendon leading North Melbourne 13-11, 89. Well, who's going to take it out now?
Well, it's only a goal the difference. We're at the 13.5-minute mark. People got plenty of time for the game. Andrews going down to the Bomber forward line to give them a bit of strength now that they've hit the lead.
It's a ploy that's worked successfully before. 14 minutes have gone in the final term. Essendon lead by 1 goal after that shot by Simon Madden was successful. The Kangaroos swing into attack through Schimmelbusch. His kick to half forward, taken by Dents. Not for too long, though, however. Essendon defending pretty well through Carey. Crashes his way through. Caught by his opposite number 17. Out it goes to Atkins. In turn, it comes out towards Dean Dugdale at left half forward. Mark to Carman, spilt. Carman backs up. Duckworth thrills a minute here at the MCG. Duckworth from the back pocket brings it across the goals. Could be dangerous, but Bahagia is there. A good pass. You've got to be confident to do that. At the back is Phil Kelly. Phil Kelly on centre wing. A long way from goal. Van der Haar underneath it. More Blight. Now he has it. He lost sight of the ball, unfortunately, for North Melbourne. Hurd came in very quickly, and the umpire has decided to ball it up.
It'll be about 30 metres out from the North Melbourne goal. They're trailing by 6 points at the moment. Thought Phil Carman made that mark too hard. He could have easily marked that on his chest before. There it is, knocked out by Dempsey. Back there to Hodgman. He kicked the pack that time. Carey picks it up back towards the centre of the ground again. And Glendinning's got the mark at centre field. He should go for the long kick to get it up there to Malcolm Blight if he possibly can. David Dents coming in now. It's sandwiched between 2 or 3 of them. Andrews got his hands, not Andrew, Van der Haar. And finally another stack up, and the umpire's going to ball it up. Still about 30 metres out from the North Melbourne goal. They still trail by 6 points. And we're just over the 15-minute mark of this last quarter. So anything can happen in the next 16 or 17 minutes. Justin Madden grabbed by Phil Cracker. Back it goes there to Hawker. His kicker's out wide. Coming in to meet it now is Glenn Denning. Balks and gets, he's going after him. He's got him, Danaher. Well played, Danaher. And picked up finally that time by Copping. A hand pass over to Ronnie Andrews. And look at the big fella go. He has a running shot for goal. No, he's off target. And it's through for 1 point. But that could be a vital one. It puts them 7 points in front now. 13-11-89 North Melbourne. Essendon 14-12-96. Ball out wide. Finally it comes back then out of Hodgman. Ball driven out wide to the wing position. Good mark taken here by Fowles in front of Bright. Waiting now for the ball to come back into play. 7 points the difference. We see the ball kicked high up there towards the full forward position. Madden got up before acceptances. Backing up well as Kelly. Goes for a kick. It's not a good one. Coming out to meet it is Schimmelbusch. A hand pass. Coming over now. There's a chance for North Melbourne to go into attack through Abernethy. His kick is over the half-forward line. Carmen's there. Knocked out by Walsh. Malcolm Blythe smothers it out beautifully. A left foot snap for goal. But the juggle here by Duckworth. But Dents, can he get it up? He's got a chance now. Back it comes to little fella Atkins. A snap. He's put it through. Can he appoint the difference? Oh, 1 goal to Atkins. The score at the moment is 14-12-96 Essendon to North Melbourne 14-11-95.
On Seven's big league, it's 1 point the difference. Essendon leading 96 points to 95 as the ball comes up towards North Melbourne's half-forward line again. Hodgman with great speed. Shrugs 2 tackles. Play on, says the umpire. Ball is high. Dents underneath it. Free kick to Essendon. Taken by Walsh, who's done a very good job down there in defence for Essendon. Played in front. Missed by Neagle. Long handball comes up towards Timmy Watson. And Hurd. Away he goes. Tries the short pass in towards half forward. Finds the skipper. Ron Andrews at centre half forward. Beautiful kick. Madden and McCann. It's through for 1 behind. That makes the difference 2 points in favour of Essendon. 2 points. The game has been a thriller from start to finish. 97-95. Stephen McCann will put the ball back into play. He'll favour the members' stand side. Danaher and Glendinning. At the back is Andrews. And taken away for North Melbourne by Phil Kelly, who's got the pace. Kelly's pass towards right half forward. Intercepting is Carey. Made 3 attempts. I thought maybe he could have been paid the mark. Stoneham on the bottom of the pack. Holding the ball. Free kick to Stoneham. Over to Carey. Andrews missed it. Got a bad bounce. Taken by Terry Danaher, one of Essendon's best. On to Andrews again. He's done well since being moved up there. Phil Cracker. He went the wrong way. Short pass is effective. Dean Dugdale at centre wing to Kelly. Kelly puts North into attack. They trail by 2 points at the moment. Carey. Walsh. Walsh does it well. Caught by Blight. Stoneham backs him up. Abernethy. Oh, that could be in the back, is it?
Yes, it is. That's a free kick in the back and a chance for North Melbourne. They're trailing by 2 points at the moment. And Abernethy would be about 45 metres out. I think the distance may be too far, but he should go for a long kick and give those forwards a chance to snap 1-2. He's hooked it right across there now. Coming in as Carmen. Case he nearly marked that. He nearly got it. Walsh breaking out of the pack. Good play on the part of Walsh. The kick back there towards Keith Gregg. It's too long. He's in trouble. Tapped out by Watson. Beautifully over there to Neagle. Still doing a great job down there in the centre. He's clear now with the Bombers 2 points in front on that half-back line. Boots it out wide. Looking there for big Madden. Madden couldn't reach it and the ball is out of bounds. This time it's on Essendon's half-forward line. About 60 metres out from their goal. Oh, what a game this has been. A real struggle all day. A tough match, but a very fair one. Ball back into play again with Madden. That's Justin Madden against Dempsey. Well, actually, Dempsey got that out. Bit of a stack up here, and the umpire said the ball up again. Little Bahajo had no hope of getting clear that time. It's out of bounds on the Essendon half-forward line. Still about 65 metres out from their goal. And they're 2 points in front. Dempsey got the knockout. Picked up by Otway. The ball back there to Copping and Bryant. Neither can get the mark. It's little Phil Cracker coming out of the pack. His kick is smothered that time by Bahajo, but he's grabbed it. Could be a free kick. He grabbed too high on the shoulder.
I don't think that will.
Against Bryant, a little Bahajar's got a chance to put them further in front. He'd be about 40 metres out from goal. And Bahajar's already kicked 3 goals. And of course, as I said before, the Bombers leading by 2 points. And we're just over the 20-minute mark of this last quarter. Goes for a short pass. It could be dangerous. McCann's got the mark. It might be a free kick against McCann. He pushed Danaher in the back, the umpire ruled. Oh. And you could be a little bit lucky, but you watch it in replay, I think the umpire was right. Waiting on Danaher now from about 15 metres out, and Danaher's yet to score a goal with the Bombers 2 points in front. I think he's missed it, so they're 3 points in front now. So it's 14-14-98 to Essendon to North Melbourne 14-11-95.
Ross Glendinning brings the ball back into play at the 22-minute mark of the term. Play on, says the umpire. Madden trying to do that. Over the top, the handball goes straight to the opposition player in Holden to the centre wing, and that's a good mark taken by Carey. Under plenty of pressure, Stephen Carey puts Essendon to their centre half forward position. High fly was Glendinning. Another great game from him this afternoon. Would certainly impress the umpires. One of the favourites for the Brownlow to Holden. No, Abernethy, I beg your pardon. Just short of centre wing. Van der Haar and Blight. Van der Haar, 2 grabs, successful, being paid the mark. Van der Haar left half back. Not a good kick. He hasn't kicked well today, Paul Van der Haar, but that pass was a beauty to Simon Madden. A left footer for Danaher, couldn't take it. McCann again pushed him in the back. That's 2 in a row, or on the head, says the umpire. Stephen McCann not having a good crack with the umpires, but sensibly not arguing.
I don't think he's too happy about it, just the same. Yeah, he's got him right at the back of the neck that time.
I don't think you could complain about that decision or the other one. Terry Danaher, right half forward, having the opportunity to sew up the game for Essendon, or pretty well, because they lead at the moment by 3 points. And of course, if he can go here, North will need to get 2 goals to get back in front. Danaher's kick. Into the goal square, touched through, I believe, for one behind. That makes the difference 4 points in favour of Essendon. 14-15-99 to 14-11-95.
And we're approaching the 24-minute mark. We see the ball driven out by Glendinning out wide. A chance here for a mark. Now it's missed. Dempsey grabs it, but he's going to be collared. He's kicked his boot and the ball along the turf here at the MCG. Watson's grabbed on the line. It could be holding the man. It is. And Watson not too good. Yes, he's okay. It's big Justin Madden down there. Watson went off the ground a couple of times with an injured shoulder. The kick ball kicked back towards centre half back, and a good mark there to Glendinning. 7th mark to Glendinning. North Melbourne trailing at the moment by 4 points. Malcolm Blight in front. He's got it in front of Van der Haar this time. He's got to get going quickly. He does. He goes for a long kick. Looking there. There's a chance for Carman. He's got the mark. He's got to play that to Phil Carman. And Carman's already kicked 2 goals, but he's been off the ground for about 2 quarters. And now Carman's got a chance to put the Kangaroos in front. There it is in replay for Malcolm Blight. And you'll see Phil Carman come out to take this mark. Carman coming in for the kick now. There's the kick, and what has he done with it? 1 point. Well, it was going pretty straight to it, veered off at the last moment. So it's 96 points North Melbourne to Essendon 99 points.
So 3 points the difference as Carey takes the kick out from fullback. The thriller here in its closing stages as we enter the time on period. Phil Cracker at the back, takes the mark overheard, not played by the umpire, or will it be?
Yes, it's played.
Phil Cracker at left half forward. Short pass to Blight, effective. Blight and Van der Haar having a great aerial duel there. And I think Blight would be a little bit too far out to score from there. He'd be about 65 metres out, certainly. But a good pass.
Great player, this fella, Peter, isn't he?
He is indeed. Malcolm Blight, 65 metres out from goal. Predictably won't make the distance. Carman in front. Atkins close to the boundary line. It is out of bounds. We will see a boundary throw in at the 26-minute mark. And a chance for North Melbourne to get a goal. They must go here, I think, to have any chance of taking this match out. I don't think it will be a long quarter. Knocked down by Justin Madden. And again, we'll see a ball up. Essendon defenders pouncing on anybody that in the blue and white jumper descends on the ball. Ball up. Forward pocket for North Melbourne. Again knocked down by Madden, taken by Fowler. Over the boundary line again. And we'll see a throw in once more. Well, this is suiting Essendon because times are wasting. Dempsey this time, he's got his boot back on. Taken away by Stoneham. He clears it out of the danger zone. Blighter's there, missed the mark. Backs up well, tripped, free kick. So this time he's a little bit closer to goal. He's kicked 4. And a real chance to put North Melbourne in front. Malcolm Blight. And he comes for the kick. Time ticking away. Final term. As Blight lines up the shot. He should be able to get the distance. And what's he done with it? Put it through for one behind when they badly needed a goal, so that makes the difference 3 points in favour of Essendon. 2 points, 99 to 97.
2 points the difference at the 27 mark, or just on the 27 mark of this last quarter. Ball back into play again, out there towards Vanderhaar. Oh, good mark to Vanderhaar, pressing over to Neagle. And now there's a chance for Hurdles, and the crowd go mad as he breaks clear. He'll lob this up in the goal square just about. Madden comes out, he's got it. Simon Madden's got the mark, and this could be the clincher for the Bombers. They're in front by 2 points at the moment. There we see it in replay. Ah, lovely mark, and well placed by Hurd that time. He's only about 25 metres out from goal, directly in front. Let's see, it's nearly 28 minutes, just on the 28-minute mark. And this will put the Bombers in front by 8 points if he's successful. Taking plenty of time to kick this one. He better hurry up, the umpire could take it off him. Umpire going across to talk to him, he's still not kicking it. Now he comes in. He's ready to fire. And that is, what a goal. So it's 8 points in front now, the Bombers. So at the 28.5-minute mark of the last quarter, it's Essendon 15-15, 105 to North Melbourne 14-13, 97. And what a game this has been. It's been a magnificent game put up by both these sides. And at half-time, you wouldn't have given 2 bob for North Melbourne. They fought back, and then again, they looked as though they were going to win it. And, of course, we've seen Essendon fight back, and that's the real qualities of final sides. Both of them have got it. Here we go again. Knocked out by Dempsey, picked up by Hodgman, and now North Melbourne go back into attack. Out wide there to Atkins, but putting him out of business that time was Carey. Right on the line, he's forced it out of bounds about 40 metres. There's the siren to win the game, Essendon. The final scores, Essendon 15-15, 105, have defeated North Melbourne